1. The strength in quiet. The most transformative choice you'll ever make in life isn't a bold leap or a loud declaration. It's choosing to pause, to step back, to get still. Because silence, my friend, isn't surrender. It's strength, coiled and ready. It's heartache alchemized into insight. It's discipline dressed in patience. Picture this. You're standing in Havenwood, a bustling town where everyone's shouting to be heard. Voices clash, opinions swirl, chaos hums, and there you are, feeling a tug in your soul, whispering, "Just be still." That's not weakness. That's your spirit speaking. It's saying, let them shout. Let them spin. Let them speculate. Because true silence is a power most folks will never grasp. In a world screaming at you to react, to post, to fire back, choosing quiet is a rare, fierce act of defiance. They'll call you aloof in Havenwood. They'll say you're distant, that you've changed. And you know what? They're not wrong. You have changed. You've grown. You've learned that peace isn't won by winning arguments. It's found in knowing who you are without needing to broadcast it. That's wisdom. That's strength. That's freedom. 2. The art of letting go. There comes a moment in your journey through the winding streets of Crestfall when you stop chasing. You stop running after people who don't see your worth. You stop explaining yourself to those hell-bent on misreading you. Instead, you turn inward, toward your peace, your growth, your purpose. You realize not every fight is yours to wage. Not every slight demands your comeback. Not every soul is meant to walk the path you're carving. In Crestfall's noisy taverns, where gossip flies and egos clash, you feel it, a quiet pull to step away. That's your soul saying, this isn't your battle. When you hold your tongue as someone tries to bait you, that's power. When you sidestep drama, that's growth. Silence isn't dodging conflict, it's choosing intention. It's picking peace over pride. Don't let anyone in Crestfall mistake that for fragility. Someone who stays calm while being tested, judged, or doubted. They've mastered self-control, and self-control is the bedrock of every unbreakable spirit. 3. The clarity of stillness. Silence isn't just a shield, it's a lens. When you quiet the noise, you hear more, especially from the divine. The world is loud. Crestfall's markets buzz with chatter, ambition, and distraction. But truth whispers. It doesn't shout. It waits for stillness to unveil itself. That's why those who crave constant noise never find peace. Peace lives in the gaps, in the calm of Dawnridge's rolling hills, where the wind carries secrets only the quiet can hear. When you embrace silence, you start seeing what matters, who truly cares, what deserves your time, and most crucially, who are you when no one's watching. That version of you, the one who doesn't need applause or permission, is the real you. In Dawnridge, where folks chase validation, you build from strength, not insecurity. You don't shout to be heard. You don't scream to be seen. Your silence becomes your confidence. Your calm becomes your answer. The truly strong don't need to advertise it. They carry it in their stride, their breath, their ability to weather storms without cursing the rain. 4. The respect of restraint. In the coastal town of Tide Hollow, where waves crash and tempers flare, people will test you. They'll poke, prod, push, just to see if you'll crack. But when you stay silent, when you hold your peace with a steady hand, you earn something sacred. Respect, not just from others, but from yourself. You realize you don't have to answer every jab, engage every slight, or entertain every distraction. Silence makes people uneasy because it forces them to face their own chaos. When you refuse to join their storm, you send a message. I've outgrown this. Growth is quiet. You'll never hear a tree stretch toward the sky in Tide Hollow's forests, but one day its roots run so deep, its branches so sturdy, no gale can topple it. That's what silence does for you. It deepens your foundation, fortifies your core, readies you for seasons you can't yet see. And don't think Tide Hollow's folks don't notice. They feel your stillness. Some will be baffled, others will feel threatened, but the wise ones, they'll respect it. Because your silence holds a mirror to their noise, and that's a power they can't ignore. 5. The sacredness of peace. There's a moment in your life, maybe under the starlit skies of Emberfield, when you decide peace is non-negotiable, not because you've stopped caring, but because you care too deeply about your mind, your heart, your spirit. You realize you can't afford to let anything disturb your calm anymore. Peace isn't just a feeling. It's survival. It's healing. It's what keeps you whole when life tries to shatter you. In Emberfield, where folks chase fleeting highs, you learn peace means subtraction. You let go of those who drain you, who show up only to take. You stop over-explaining. You stop begging for apologies. You stop answering chaos with your energy. Peace demands boundaries, and boundaries demand courage. You'll lose people when you guard your peace. Let them go. Real love doesn't come with turmoil. True friends don't leave you empty. If someone's upset because you've chosen your well-being over their comfort, that's their burden, not yours. Your peace is sacred, and once you treat it as such, life shifts. You wake with clarity. You move with purpose. You stop seeking validation from those who never saw your light, even when you shone brightest. 6. The privilege of access. In the vibrant city of Starhaven, where connections are currency, you learn a truth. Not everyone deserves a piece of you. Your heart, your dreams, your fears. They're treasures, not handouts. You've spent too long giving your best to those who offered scraps in return. But now, in Starhaven's glittering streets, you understand your presence is a gift. Your energy is sacred. Your time is gold. Stop explaining yourself to those who thrive on misjudging you. Stop opening your doors to those who only make messes. In Starhaven, some will mistake your kindness for weakness, your silence for consent. But you're not quiet because you're lost for words. You're quiet because they've lost the privilege of hearing you. Access to you is earned, not owed. The ones who truly value you won't make you question your place. They'll honor your boundaries, love you in your silence, and stand by your growth. Those are the ones who get the key to your world. Be kind, be compassionate, but be selective. That's not arrogance, it's self-respect. It's wisdom, it's power. 7. The gift of solitude. Sometimes, life strips everything away in the quiet valleys of Moongrove. Friends fade, crowds hush, noise dissolves, and there you are, alone with yourself. That's not punishment, it's preparation. In Moongrove's stillness, growth begins. Not in the cheers, not in the ease, but in the raw, uncomfortable truth of solitude. When the masks fall, the real you steps forward. In solitude, you meet the you you've avoided. It's messy, it's real, and it's necessary. Growth doesn't feel like progress. It feels like pain, confusion, loneliness. But beneath it, something's taking root. Strength is forming, transformation is brewing. In Moongrove, you learn what triggers you, what wounds linger, what boundaries you've never set. You confront your patterns, your choices, your truths. And in that confrontation, clarity blooms. You see which connections were cages, which voices were noise. It stings, but it frees you. Solitude doesn't break you, it rebuilds you, tearing down what was never meant to last. 8. The focus of purpose. In the heart of Sunridge, where distractions tempt at every corner, focus becomes your superpower. It's not just about ignoring the noise, it's about remembering who you are. Focus is sacred vision, seeing past Sunridge's fleeting pleasures, past others' expectations, to the purpose you were born for. When you lock in, your soul aligns with your destiny. Alignment isn't magic, it's harmony. Your values, choices, and direction moving as one, but focus costs you. It demands you let go of comfort, of people who don't understand your new path. In Sunridge, you learn not every call needs answering, not every fight needs fighting. Focus sharpens you, refines you, moves you from chaos to clarity. When your inner world matches your outer world, life feels less forced, more fluid. That's when doors open, not because you chased them, but because your spirit matched their frequency. Focus is how you hear the divine in a world of static. Stay locked in and watch miracles unfold. 9. The legacy of action. Words are easy in the lively halls of Iron Vale, but action, that's where truth lives. You can talk a big game, post inspiring quotes, make grand promises. But if your life doesn't back it up, it's just noise. In Iron Vale, respect isn't won with speeches, it's earned with grit. Your character shines in what you do, not what you say. Don't tell people you're focused, let your consistency prove it. Don't claim you've changed, let your peace show it. In Iron Vale, where everyone's shouting their plans, the quiet doers stand out. They show up day after day, building in silence, letting their work speak louder than words. When your actions align with your truth, you don't need validation. Your presence says it all. I'm disciplined. I've grown. I'm becoming who I'm meant to be. That's the power that lasts, the legacy that echoes. 10. The freedom of becoming. You've spent too long chasing, haven't you? Chasing love, approval, success, people who were never meant to stay. In the golden fields of Willowmere, you learn a secret. Peace doesn't live in pursuit. It lives in presence. Growth doesn't come from begging. It comes from becoming. When you stop looking outward and start looking inward, everything shifts. You don't need to chase what's yours. You need to become the person ready to receive it. In Willowmere, you realize struggle isn't required to be seen. When you stop chasing approval, you unlock authenticity. When you stop begging for connection, you attract alignment. A whole heart doesn't beg. It draws what belongs. Become disciplined, faithful, peaceful, whole. Every quiet choice, the morning you rose despite doubt, the night you chose healing over distraction, builds the you that hosts blessings, not chases them. Walk like you already wear the crown. Act like the door's already open. Because when you stop chasing and start becoming, the world feels the difference and the right things find you. The call to you, here we are, after all the stillness, all the rebuilding, all the quiet victories. This isn't a checklist, it's a transformation. A call back to you, the you before the world got loud. In Havenwood, Crestfall, Dawnridge and beyond, you're not here to convince anyone of your worth. You're here to live it. Your silence is your sword, your shield, your sanctuary. Peace isn't a destination. It's a choice, made daily in what you release, who you allow near, how you respond. Not everyone can walk your path, not everyone can handle your growth, and that's okay. The right ones will honor your boundaries, celebrate your strength. When you stop chasing and start becoming, the universe moves, doors open, clarity rises. You didn't need to beg or plead, you just needed to believe in who you're becoming. Keep showing up, even when no one claps. Keep healing, even when it's messy. Keep choosing you because that's where the magic happens. Thank you for walking this path. May you grow in grace, move in silence, and rise with purpose. Stay strong, stay grounded, stay true.